Hey guys, it's Steph. I am home right now. I don't really feel very good. I woke up with a sore throat. Uh, I've got, I think, the beginnings of a cold. You can tell my nose is a little bit red. Uh, just got done sneezing my head off. Uh, so it was pretty. Glad you guys missed that. Um, anyway, I kind of wanted to. I kind of wanted to. Cut. Hey, Dave. Uh, kind of wanted to hang out. Hey, and please hit the like button. The more likes, the more people see it. Uh, see this. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about the rumors coming out for episode 9, and the fact that it's weird that the same rumors that we had for episode that we had for we had for episode that we had for hey Sean, hey wind in my face, hey Fenrir, Greg, Euler Greg, it's in the house. Hit that like button, guys, please. Anyway, I want to kind of talk about it because all these rumors coming out because Disney's going overboard to protect it. Apparently, I just read an article where the actors get to read the script. It is flown to wherever they are. The guy that flies it there waits till the actor's done reading it and then flies the script back. Hey, Abunas! He's in the house, my friend. So anyway, but it's weird how now all the old rumors are coming back. And I think the reason why is because JJ's retconning everything, and I think what he's doing is doing a 180 from the Last Jedi. He is doing a course correction, and he's even said he is. Now, the flying monkeys that are supporting, thank you very much, Fenrir. The flying monkeys that support Kathy Kennedy put out their little, things saying that, oh, it doesn't need a course correction. Well, yeah, it does. We all know it does. So, and I think that's what's happening. But I want to talk a little bit more about that theory. Somebody brought up the fact that Han said to Leia in The Force Awakens, he's got too much Vader in him. All right. First off, that'd be something Han would say, because neither he nor Leia know where the kid came from. If in fact, hey Mazarius, what's up? If the kid in fact is, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta blow my nose just a second. Adopted, okay? And to me, it just works. And Han would say Vader. He wouldn't, say he's got too much Palpatine. I mean, how would... Luke probably really didn't know at the time where he got, where the kid came from. Hey, Joey. So saying Vader would be a natural thing. And it's one of those inconsistencies that if you think about it really aren't an inconsistency. Hey, Dave. So anyway, I think it works. If you look at the way Palpatine, his origin story, where he came from, how he got to where he got is very similar to Kylo Ren's, except he's a little smarter about it. He's not as volatile. He's a very mature man. But I think that also you got to take into consideration who wrote and created that character. And, when you got maturity behind creating a character, the character's going to have gravitas. And that's the thing about Palpatine, is throughout the prequels, he's got gravitas. Now, the thing that makes him similar to Kylo Ren is that he killed his mentor, Darth Plagueis, and he killed his family. Okay? Kylo Ren butchers his father like a dog on a catwalk. You know, yeah, Palpatine was calculating. I really think that had Rian Johnson not been chosen to continue the stories, we would have gotten a more grown-up, more malevolent, more in-depth villain in Kylo Ren than we got. I really blame, and I blame this loss of a character on Kathy Kennedy, on the story group, on Rian Johnson not really giving a shit. To me, Rian Johnson is, yeah, you all guys remember the kid in high school. The kid in high school who, he was always a boy and he's always the one who would do shit. Hey, wind in my face. I'm gonna go up and take a hot bath pretty soon and just try to chillax. You know, anyway, but they let all the characters down, all these new characters. You could add a good resurgence for Finn. I have no idea, Fenrir. I don't know how John Williams is. Well, see, yeah, and that's the thing. You could use that as a basis, and I think it makes sense that JJ would look to that because I know for a fact he is trying to link all three trilogies together, which is why Ian McDiarmid is coming back, which is why I think Matt Smith is coming in as young Palpatine. You know, I am very, it's very intriguing to me that they would want to do this. And it makes sense because you call this movie, if the movie's called Son of Darkness, that's Palpatine. All right? It makes sense connecting one villain to another. Okay? And I'm bringing Kerry Russell in as a mommy figure for whom? Somebody said she's going to play Ahsoka, but I don't see it. I don't know Abu Nas. I really don't. I mean, I got a hunch it's either going to be 2 movies or the longest movie with an intermission so we can all go and do our potty breaks and come back and finish watching, because if you get a soda, you're going to need to leave and go use the bathroom, because 2-hour movie is sitting there with a Diet Coke and it's like, oh, I gotta go. You know, and you're crossing your legs and you're not into it anymore. So, I mean, I'm serious. I know it was gross, but hey, you know what? We've all sat through the long movies, so we all know that little dance. We've all done it. I don't know. It makes sense to do 2. If it's the longest movie in the Star Wars history, it's probably going to be very convoluted, very hard to follow. There's going to be several different storylines. As long as they're by SJWs who love Reylo. Yeah, they could do that. They could do extended versions. Yeah, all I know is this, from what I've been led to believe, and Craig is being so tight-lipped, and oh God, it drives me nuts. Tell me what's going on. I do too, and I think he is going to die at the end. Yeah, he hasn't filmed his scenes yet. So, and I think the reason why it's taking so long for them to get the movie made is because it's him. We're talking about you, Ron. We're talking about Kyle Ron. You know, so all the SJW Reylos cry, you know, and we can all go, and laugh at him. I wish. You know, anyway, I don't see a happy ever after for him. And I think after what he did to Han, I'm pretty sure that they know the fans would be like, No happy ending. Oh, Dave. Anyway, so, is it going to be, they're almost going to need a two-parter. Savai? Savai? What? I don't, why do you want me to do that? I don't, why? This, okay. A second apprentice of Snoke would be interesting. Maybe that's Carrie Russell. But I've heard she's Ahsoka, which Ahsoka could be about 85 years old. Which could be, but from what Craig said last night, she's a mommy figure, but who's mommy? All right. And for all we know, she could be Finn's mommy. I mean, I don't know. I know. Oh, you are, huh? Okay. Cool. That's cool. That's creative stuff, man. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Hey, Billy. What's up, Chica? So anyway, I almost think they need to make two movies. I'm not sure. Obviously, Mark, they're waiting for Mark to get done with the History Channel thing he's doing to film his stuff. Hey, Amber. I know they have to do a lot. I mean, and I think this is what's going to happen. In the beginning, you've got Rose and Rey on a mission for Leia. You've got Finn, and I don't know why Chewie's with them, and that idiot Poe together on another mission for Leia. God, well, he is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. It just is, ew. Ooh, there are 21 people in here. Hey, please, quick, hit the like button, please. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, so what? So since Mark hasn't done any of his scenes, I assume that he is going to be filming later, and this is why. There's the tree. See, if you guys didn't see it, ta-da! They're probably going to wait until he can do it. So that's probably why. Thank you, Dave. Yes, our Star Wars ornaments on it. So, hey, Tamanjanai, what's up? What's up, brother? Anyway, I'm just walking into the library now. So I don't know. I mean, it's just, and oh, it's dark in here. Okay, I'll stand over here. See, here's the blue and white tree. Ta-da! I have a lot of trees. So maybe I'll come back into the other room because it's dark. Hey! Oh yeah, I've got to cook something too. I'm not feeling too well. Is it starve a cold and feed a fever? Or feed a cold and starve a fever? Because I'm really not hungry. I gotta eat something. I'm just not hungry. I kind of wanted to talk about this. I kind of do. Apparently they're using some sort of red paper that the script is on, that if you try to copy it, you get nothing but a red blob or something, so they can protect it. I mean, come on. Honestly, Disney, do you think we really care anymore? I would rather know what you guys are doing so I can say, oh yeah, red ink on red paper, yeah. That's what they're doing. It's just so stupid. Yeah, it is old school, but what they're doing is Mark said they fly the script to him. The guy waits for him to read it. He can't take any notes, and then they fly it back. Okay, alrighty then, you know? So anyway, I'm just, you know, I just think it would be very interesting and very good for the plot if they did it, if they give, you know, this idea that Ren is not who he thinks he is, and they also can nullify the lie he told to Ray, because in the video I made today, he is definitely lying, and anybody who can sit there and deny that he was lying, I mean, your parents were drunks and they died in a pauper's grave on Jakku. There's the ship. Whoever left her there is leaving. There goes the ship. What? But no, they're dead on Jakku. Okay. All right. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, well, Kylo Ren will meet Padme. You know, if Mike Zero was ever, nobody was right, by the way, in any of these, in the spoilers that we were talking about for Last Jedi. And Mike Zero, oh, and Jason Ward, who's going to get fried by the EVS soon in a video. If you guys are watching anything, you got to watch EVS's series on sex harassment in the SJW Star Wars community. It is mind-boggling. It is A, hilarious, B, it's awesome. And I, you know, watching the wards get excoriated for this is delicious. Well, you know, and Mike, I mean, Jason Ward wasn't right, Mike wasn't right. Jason Ward went and attacked him. And then, Rowan Johnson went out and attacked him. And then Mike very succinctly went after Ryan. You can tell Mike doesn't like The Last Jedi. And nobody liked The Last Jedi. No real fans. Yeah, she killed her. Yeah, that's so stupid, Jeff. I can't even. That is just dumb. That sounds like fan fiction. God. That is just, I mean, no, here's the reason why he's lying, and that Ren knew who she was from the moment he says, "What girl?" on his ship. You remember that Daisy said Ray's parents are in TFA. It was obvious to her who they were, and she's shocked that nobody else realized it. Then you have Adam Driver saying in British GQ that Ray is a princess hidden away for her own safety. Well, who put her there? You know, let's talk about that. Go back and look at the Force Vision. I know who put her there. It's perfectly obvious. Kylo Ren put her there. All right? Why doesn't she remember who her parents were? Or her family? Why does she believe they're coming back? You know, Kylo Ren is supposed to be a manipulative, creepy, little slime ball. You know, well, it might be the plot from Spaceballs, but it still works, okay? So, and it makes sense, and Adam Driver said it. I didn't say it, he said it. So, complain to him. You know, so who left her there? Kylo Ren did. How? He dragged her onto his ship with the Knights of Ren, and probably used a Jedi mind wipe, and there you go. You know, and there you go. So, and see, here's the deal. When I think about what it was supposed to be, I can't imagine how angry JJ was at what they did to his. They did the same thing to him that they did to George Lucas, and they threw the script treatments that he made away, and went off on this pandering to SJW, 14-year-old girls. Oh, we'll get them to come to the movies. They're not your demographic. It's it's men between the age of what, 25 and 50? And we're girls like me. I mean, you know, and that's what I think. That's why I think they did that, is to pander to the idiots on Tumblr. And of course, we all know he stole Tumblr fanfic. He stole, you know, a fanfic from Archives of Our Own. You know, and it just, you know, it just sucked. It wasn't a Star Wars movie. So anyway, I just kind of want to talk about this because I think it's really interesting. Now, there are people out there the script, all right, what, for TFA or TLJ? Because I'm probably the script that he read for TLJ was not what they released. And it's really weird. You guys all remember this. I've said this on podcasts. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what he said. And JJ only had 6 months to write TFA, so, you know, and you can't do justice to a movie of the Skywalker, you know, the Skywalker saga. You know, it was mediocre, at least. But anyway, you know, Ryan Johnson has done a lot of things. He's lied about JJ wanting to direct the movie. Oh, the script is so great, I want to direct it. That's probably the first draft. All right, and remember, you guys, the rumors and the things we heard about what was going on in the island. There were people doing wire work. Mark Hamill did wire work. They were working on lightsaber stuff on the island. The invasion was supposed to happen. What was left on the cutting room floor? Okay? Why was Ryan Johnson allowed to edit this movie any way he wanted? You know, I mean, why, you know, I don't get it. Yeah, they do need to be scripted way in advance. Honestly, that's what JJ was trying to do, and they just said F you to him. But if I remember what I was told, and what we all know, is that he didn't want he didn't want Kathy Kennedy involved in anything in episode 7. He did not consult the story group. They were all pissed off at him for that. And this is what we got, okay? So if you look at episode 8, it's not only a big fuck you to us with your snout theory thoughts. It was a big fuck you to JJ. And it was a big fuck you to Mark Hamill. And I gotta tell you, the people in the story group, the people like, you know, Pablo Hidalgo and the rest of these shill boys, they don't have any respect for anybody that came behind them or ahead of them. They don't have any respect for the past. They don't have any respect for Mark Hamill or any of the other actors. And you could see it in the interviews and everything, the way the younger actors behaved. So anyway, it's very interesting to me. And I mean, that's what, you know, that's what I think, that's why TLJ was what it was. They just took every stupid fan. Can you guys see me? I guess you can. Okay. Yeah, I did. Can you see me now, Aaron? I want to get cleaned up and get into my comfy PJs and just kind of watch a movie and eat some comfort food. So, you know, today is not the day for me to do anything. I was gonna finish baking and send some stuff out, and I didn't do it. Yeah, it's gonna need an intermission if they do one movie. And I know for a fact that JJ is trying to compel them to do two. I would release one, and then a month later I'd release the other. That's what I would do. Last movie I saw was Bohemian Rhapsody, and I loved it. I'm gonna go. In fact, I'm gonna buy that. I loved it. It was fantastic. If you haven't seen it, see it. It made me cry. Freddie Mercury was a hero of mine. And no one was a better showman. No one. And God, what a voice. And Rami Malek is not a bad singer. And the other actors were great too. And I have to admit, to a small crush, and it's weird because he's really not my type, but a small crush on Roger Taylor, the real Roger Taylor, and the guy that played him in the movie. So anyway, but I just kind of wanted to step in and just say hi because I haven't done a live feed in a while. So anyway, catch y'all up, and I'm gonna go try to do something with this nose of mine. Thanks, Dave. I love y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see you around the flip side. Be good. All right, bye, Abu. Bye, Arla Greg. See ya.